But don't try to fool me into thinking that you're this drag superstar when I can spot a rat from a mile away.
Boys wanna know about my dingaling girl. Listen up and let me let you know.
Okay, Mr. Edgar Allan Poe got here, and we are going to try on my outfits before the performance this weekend. You know, we gotta get that sickening cinch together. You got right. My apartment is a mess right now. Do not judge. Wait, girl. I'm laying out my outfit like it's the first day of school. And you know, technically, I probably didn't even need to get this fitted and I could just wear it without a corset, but y'all know me. I want to give the full fantasy when I perform and roll up, you know? Like, I want them to be like, we're not half-assing things. Okay, we got the tape.
And pins to cinch it in.
Oh my god, wait, imagine if you like poked someone, like would that hurt?
I poke myself with it on accident sometimes and it hurts a lot.
Oh my god, wait. So I'm showing Eddie my dolls on display. Which ones are your fave? Which ones are standing out?
So my top 3 is gonna be her. This is Jade, right?
Yes, yeah, Pretty and Punk Jade.
Also this Jade.
Ooh, okay, we got a Jade fan up in here.
If I had to recreate one of these outfits, it'd probably be this one.
Ooh, okay.
I like her pants.
We show them Sasha and how we're gonna do that outfit.
So this is an outfit we're gonna recreate in the future. We're gonna get like custom printed fabric so that it's similar to this.
I love it. I love how it's like the cutouts, and I'm gonna scribble. Well, I was like, oh, I can do fabric markers and write "Call Me Spice," but then Eddie was like, oh no, babe, we can just go and get that printed out for us. I'm like,
yeah, there's a place downtown LA they do custom printing, so we'll do that.
I'm showing Eddie my top model dolls, and I'm like, that is Barbie right there.
Yeah, she's
unapologetic, and just the animal prints. I'm gonna do this when I go back to my tan era. I just love her. Okay, time for the try on. Let's see.
Oh yeah, so we have to try it on inside out.
Oh, okay. But I love how we see you in the mirror. Okay.
Let me grab the pins.
Let's see. How you don't like me or do everything like me? That is what gets me. Okay. Yeah, because it might be body. Imagine if you don't. Wait, are we even gonna have to alter it? Wait, it might like just fit perfectly. So obviously I have tights on that will block this. Wait, does it even need to be taken in? Oh, maybe a little bit.
Maybe a tiny bit on the waist.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, like that. Now we're gonna take our pins and we're just gonna pin down the side wherever it's kind of loose. And then
loosey-goosey. Yeah.
Let loose.
I love showing the process with the designer of it all. The original Drag Race concept, it was going to be the drag queens with their designer helping them.
Every drag queen is going to go in with their designer. What were the challenges going to be? Was it all going to be like sewing stuff, you think?
I don't know, but I actually think that's so much more realistic because especially any drag superstar, right? They're not doing it themselves, their outfits. Like, I'm sure they're, even if they're designing, they're probably not actually sewing it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I feel like it's a much more realistic thing because you would have someone helping you anyway.
Yeah.
But this is why we want to do a bunch of videos where, like me and Sugar were saying, we want to do a video where we either do like a thrift store couture one where we go to the thrift store and then we alter clothes, or we want to do a unconventional materials challenge where we go into like a Joann's or even like a Candyland theme.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to make an outfit out of licorice and Eddie can help me do that. And then Sugar will do an outfit also out of sugar and candy and it'll be like a battle of who can do it better.
Okay, so we added the pins. Now we can see that this side is more cinched in. We're going to do the same thing to the other side.
Okay, we're doing a little try on. We're cinched the jacket. Get into the fur. I put on the little necklace. I feel like it's just good to try things on. Oh, girl, what is happening? I feel like it's good just to try things on before you wear it so there's no surprises, but we're gonna be giving Werecat twins. Today is the day of the drag boot camp in Texas, baby. We got the suitcase, we have the airport fit. The Uber is on the way here. I'm ready to make drag history. Okay, y'all, it's later in the night. I'm about to go on my little walk, but I thought I would actually be productive and start packing. So this is where I'm at right now. We got the couch cushions, aka pads. We got the wigs. We got my little purse. Oh my God. What else do we have? Okay, yeah, we got the furs. Yeah, it's all coming together. Does anyone else hate packing? It's like, I wanted to show y'all my new luggage. I'm in love with her because my other one was breaking. I got my duffel bag. It says, this is my Karen moment in Mean Girls. It says sugar. Lovely. It's always a mad dash to the airport. Hopefully Spice and I make it there on time and get our luggage checked and all that, because I don't want to start the weekend off with a bad juju, okay? Okay, somehow we are on time for our flight. Girl, say something. Wait, we're about to get on our first flight for drag boot camp in Texas. Girl, we're about to be going through it. I haven't performed in like 2 months, so I am ready. I'm so excited. Spice and I are traveling together because I've been doing my past few gigs by myself, and I've been getting like lonely. Like, it's so much more fun when you have a friend to do it with. I love it because I could just be a passenger princess and Sugar can do all the boarding passes and all that stuff, and I just follow along and I'm like, okay, I'm on the flight. I'm such a, well, we actually are each other's drag moms. Yes, we never needed a drag mom, like Mr. is being our drag. Girl. Sugar doesn't want me to film, but she's mad because I'm a vibe right now in the airport and the edible hit. And I need to put on my sunglasses. I was just saying, our positive self-talk sees no, like, reaches no bounds, has no limit. Whatever the sky's the limit does not exist. Whatever. Because we're just in the bathroom, and out of nowhere I just go, I actually think we're really iconic. For no reason. Like, nothing iconic happened whatsoever. I'm just laughing about just a state of being. Watching the last episode back where we went to the club, and this bitch popped up Elmo. Girl, I think I edited the last video, and I think my editing style, like, I have my sense of humor that's very subtle, and the girls like get it. No, but I think you should continue editing because you have a different oh, so yeah, you don't have to do it. That's why. I go more storyteller, like I make it more drama. And you give more comedy. And so now we're getting into the edit style. The girls are clocking edit style. Blame it on the edit. That's why. Wait, what were you just saying? Just talking about like how we're living in a simulation. Oh, but you always just have to remember that we live in a simulation. This is all an illusion, and sometimes you can get hung up on certain physical moments. I know how you're talking with your hands right now. And you're like, oh no, but literally, our thoughts are projecting our reality into front. Our thoughts are projecting our reality in front of us, and it's like, girls, what's not clicking? Literally, what is not clicking? What's not clicking? What is not clicking? That your thoughts create your reality. So, you don't like your reality, change your thoughts. Well, it's all mental first. Everything's mental first. Mental pental. Mental pental. No, but I'm having so much fun doing these videos. Especially if people look up the placebo effect, baby. That is all you need to know to tell you that your thoughts are creating your reality. Oh. Got it.
I've never given a baggage claim.
Wait, that's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine.
I've never come to baggage claim and got it right away.
Okay, y'all, we just arrived in El Paso, Texas. We got off the plane, and here we are.
We got a verde salad. Guys, this is so much fun. Our rooms are actually next to each other, and it feels like a little childhood dream. Like, oh, we'd have a little, like, we're throwing like a little party.
No, yeah, I'm like, we need Secret. Like, we can't wait to go on tour and have her be our opening act or something at one point this summer. And just, it feels like when she's with us, it's like the cousins are over and we're having fun.
Let us know down below if you would want to see a tour with Secret opening for us, because then we would just get to document all the fun adventures we had for you.
It would just make the videos and content even better.
Well, no, because it's nice because then you get to like have fun with us in the videos, and then also we get to meet you in your city. I think that would just be so
It's just fun, and I feel like we all offer something different to a show, you know?
Yeah,
like Secret gives the sex appeal and the Victoria's Secret. Sugar's gonna give you her flamenco.
What is she gonna get? Flamenco.
And then I'm gonna give auto-tuned mic vocals, like Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan. I need that mic.
Girl, oh yeah, you would slay with an auto-tuned mic. But we're basically trying to figure out what we're gonna do to eat. Touch Bar was
this one's over here yelling, Sweet Green, Simply Salad, just like salad places.
Well,
and I'm
girl, we gotta be real. I mean, as much as I would love to be the relatable queen that's like, oh my god, I'm eating McDonald's.
No, I love a salad. I mean, you also could fuck up a salad and make it not that
well, of course,
good for you,
but honestly, like, I take this very seriously, and I love to take it seriously. It's not hard for me to take being a performer seriously, but I think if you want to be on stage, you should love yourself and
hold yourself to a high standard worthy of being looked at.
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna go on a walk and I like to feel the music the night before a show and really get into the fantasy.
The fantasy.
Step into the character, because for me it's so much more than just a show or just another gig.
A few short-lived gigs.
A few short-lived gigs. To me, it's so much more than just another gig. And I know a lot of the girls kind of feel that way. It's just like, oh, whatever, I'm just, you know.
No, I agree.
This is an opportunity for me to blossom into the artist I've always meant to be and interact with such a fun, immersive crowd that I probably wouldn't have had an experience like this.
Even the owner of the club was telling us that it's packed out and they're trying to get more tables because so many people are showing up, and how all the local drag queens, they were all fighting to get in the show and he had to turn people down. And I was like, oh my God, I'm honored.
He's so sweet. He's like, 12 girls are in the show, but way more girls had to get turned down. He's like,
I already said that, girl.
No, they were like coming from out of town.
Oh, the girls were coming out of the woodworks, I hear.
No, but I think we should also talk about the positive moments that happened to us, because it's easy to just, you know, try to be relatable and just be like, oh my God.
Oh, girl, no.
But honestly,
if being relatable is dimming your own light, then baby, I will be as unrelatable as they come, because we're not doing that anymore.
No, I think we were both very guilty of being self-deprecating.
Yes. We were very willing to make ourselves a joke before people called us a joke, but really the joke was us ever pretending to be a joke, because we actually just got a higher self-concept that was always truly there, but just got rid of the limiting beliefs and that other evil person in your mind that isn't you. It's just a negative fleeting thought, and your thoughts are not you. You are not your thoughts. You are separate from those negative thoughts. So once you realize it's not you and just the program inside your mind that's telling you to think something negative out of fear and a lack mindset that you have to train yourself out of, that's when you'll set yourself free.
I can't follow that up. That was beautiful. I absolutely agree.
Sugar's sending me, I go, wait, did that make sense? Because I don't know if it came across
No,
right.
but you were
and then she
just-
goes, you spoke through source right there. I'm like, and then I go, well, what did I say? And she's like, I have no idea what you just said. I can't remember, but I know it was sickening.
Well, no, you just spoke from your heart. It was beautiful. And you weren't going to take your own advice, because you just said, oh, well, I'm not going to dim my light. But then 5 seconds later, you say something really insightful, and a lot of people can get value from that. And then you go, oh, well, you know, in editing, I'll speed it up and make me sound crazy. And it's like...
No,
well,
it's easy for us to come across as a crazy spiritual person, but I'm fine with being an example of someone on the high-flying disc that's truly about the camera cut off. Basically, I encourage everyone to try to maintain a positive frequency, the best of your ability, and even as hard as it might be, there's always at least one thing you could at least get general and be neutral about, because when you get too specific, that's maybe when the resistance is going to come in. Always just try to find the positive aspect in any situation. I always try to do that and just strive from gratitude, because... I mean, if people call you crazy, then so be it. I mean, I'm fine with being called crazy by people that live in the Matrix and not even living their own life. No, I'm cutting that out, but yeah. So me and Sugar are realizing already 2 episodes in, and Sugar already has her iconic line that we're gonna repeat for no reason. It was in last episode when you were like, oh, Miss Thing, Miss Gorgeous, come here. And then all of a sudden everyone starts cheering, and then you say it again. And they're all like, yay! And then you go, Miss Gorgeous, Miss Gorgeous.
Miss Thing, over here, Miss Gorgeous.
Like, Miss Gorgeous, and then you said, Miss Gorgeous.
Miss Gorgeous!
We'll just add that to the niche list of Sugar's iconic one-liners. I think the only other one is when we were Bianca. Well, I said it in the audition.
No, I feel like yours hit after the fact, and then people rediscover them, and then they resurface.
As in just me or you.
But I feel like it's after we give it a campaign, and we really try to make it a thing.
Well, the first campaign was for, I want to say audition video, like it's a
maybe
brass
the Porsche
ensemble.
bike.
No. Well, I thought
For sure.
the
Ranking
first
our
thing that
candidates.
came out
Ranking our
switch phones, because of course Spice's phone has too much storage. The first cambit for Sugar and Spice was in Meet the Queens, and they asked me, oh, who's the prettier twin? And then Miss Sugar said, not Cooper. Well, we didn't have to go there, but
we did.
We didn't have to go there, but we did.
And then we said it was when we were on the pit stop with Bianca, and she was talking about Eureka's stench, and our reaction was, well, we didn't have to go there, but we did.
If people could smell through the TV, people would have a different opinion of Eureka.
Well, we didn't have to go there.
No, but we did.
And what are the other cam bits? Miss Gorgeous?
Miss Gorgeous.
Miss Gorgeous!
People say Porsche and bike a lot to me.
People
and
say
I'm like,
Porsche,
what?
but I'm like, that one's old. It's so old. It's not even. That's our canned bit. We always say that. We'll always quote Portia from Atlanta, and she goes, "It's so old. It's not even in the search engine."
Don't Google me, honey. Google me. From Google when? Me. It's not even in the search engine. It's so old.
But the thing is about the Porsche or bike, that wasn't a cam bit. That was genuinely me deflecting.
It was a
all
medal. On the plane, I came up with a little 8 count for my performance. I want to get Born This Way tees, so I'm showing Sugar. Great.
kind of sickening.
They did it again. I look over and I'm like, Sugar, what are you doing? She's like, practicing.
For tomorrow, because there's the pool down there. It's kind of ugly, but it's like perfect. I'm gonna be this animalistic, high fashion like victim at the hotel, and just I want the light from above me, and then the photographer to be taking the picture, and I want to be giving animalistic. So I'm gonna have the Versace,
Just
and
displaying animalistic.
blush, and just
It's giving Tyra. Give me
like, but
animalistic.
the camera's from up here, and then you're just arching. You're like, whoa.
Yes, I see the vision. Because if Bella Hadid did it, it'd be cunt.
Like very like.
Then imagine someone walks in. Okay, y'all, it is the day of the show. We're currently walking around the mall in El Paso.
Oh, girl, we're gonna get run over. I'm loving this mall moment. Reminds me of Long Island when we were younger and we were just the 2 little kids that were very to themselves, very shy. Of course, when we're together, we bring out that vivaciousness, that electricity, and I think people have a misconception of us of being like loud and bimbo and
No.
It's like, no, that's Sugar and Spice. That's the persona.
We channel
but
that, yeah.
Walking around here reminded me of those Long Island days and just having so many dreams and looking at all the campaigns of the Guess campaigns and the MAC, and it's like, wow, like we have kind of turned ourselves into those supernovas we've always looked at.
Yeah, we've always had such big dreams, but even like we were walking around the mall and there was a lot of people. Even just to walk outside right now, I already feel so much better because I don't know, I just feel like when you're a light, you're kind of. So when you're a beacon of light, you definitely attract a lot of energy. You're a magnet, but sometimes I just don't want to be perceived, you know, because then I'm putting myself into their shoes and what they're, and it's like, no.
And everyone was so sweet in the mall. I know you had a cute interaction with the girl at the register, but it's not that I don't want to interact with people. I want to preserve my energy, especially for tonight. Girl, don't make fun of me. Especially for tonight. And Spice was kind of saying like, oh wow, I'm not even nervous. And I'm like, girl, there's nothing to be nervous about. These people bought tickets to see us. And I have
Wait,
to
I didn't say I was nervous.
Well, no, I have to remind myself.
Even with our performance tonight, I'm segment attending. I know it's both of our best performances ever. I'm like, oh, the energy's gonna be amazing. Like, you have to tell yourself how it's gonna go. Because if you're just negative, that's what you're gonna get is negativity. And, you know, I think just our journey with performing years ago, especially when Drag Race was airing, I was always more nervous before a performance because I was kind of living through my haters in the back of my mind. I was always thinking, oh no, there was a hater that came and they're gonna try to get a video and clip my worst moment to make me look bad, and that's gonna go viral. And that it was always the worst. Wait, let me say my thing. Let me say my thing. And of course, that was always thinking worst case scenario. You should never do that. It was always in the back of my mind. Now that's never gonna happen because now I'm like, oh baby, I'm the star, and you're lucky that I'm even in the room giving you my presents. That's how you have to think.
Yeah. Well, I tell myself, these people bought a ticket, bought a table to see us. Our name is on the bill. Especially years removed from the show. It's like, if you're coming to see us, it's because you genuinely want to. And that really helps because you need to feel safe in.
Yeah, like I didn't
You
feel
know,
I
you didn't
like
feel safe.
when you don't feel safe, you're not gonna perform as well, basically.
And that's why I love this new series of us kind of going out into the world and documenting our firsthand experience. And we can be way more personal and real with y'all because it's almost like all the noise went away.
Yeah, I feel like it's going directly to y'all, our actual core audience. We actually are such opinionated people. I guess, like, if you know us from Drag Race, you know, we're supposed to be, like, goofy and we can't even get a sentence out. But in actuality, we go on these walks, we always talk, we're always getting to the metaphysics of it all. You know, we're always getting into the psychology.
We always love to push the boundaries of our thoughts because that's where the good stuff is. That's where the juice is.
Yes. And I love how we can actually give our thoughts on things. And it's not shady. It's like, I used to be like, oh, I can't even speak a bad word about someone or give my actual opinion, when it's never bad. It's just your opinion. We're all allowed to have an opinion. Even today, I woke up and I saw this whole thing with Marsha, and apparently she was getting dragged on Twitter because people were like, oh, you're not a drag queen. She was in half drag. And then what really kind of validated what I always thought about her was then she's saying, oh, you were cruel to me on my season, and you're cruel to me now. This is why you don't see me in drag. And I was like, there it is, because she's literally spilling she only did it for validation. Oh, I didn't get enough validation from the Drag Race fans. Now I'm on Broadway. See me on that. And it's like, no. Could you imagine a major pop star like Lady Gaga being like, you guys didn't like me enough, so now you don't get my music and now I'm done. It's like, oh, so you're only doing it for the validation of others. A true artist, they're not going to let little critics stop them from doing what they're meant to do. So obviously it just means she was never into this, and she only ever wanted to be on Broadway, and it was very obvious. That's why the whole thing about her makeup, she didn't want to wear makeup because she doesn't want to be a drag queen. She never did. She wanted to get attention from Drag Race so that she could go into her Broadway career.
Well, we kind of had her number from day one because I remember extending, and she is a very sweet girl. Don't get me wrong.
Yes,
like,
this is, well, girl, we're just only going off of what she told us.
Right. Well, no, she literally told us on set. I'm actually gagged they didn't air it. But Marsha was actually asking us why we were even in the competition. She was questioning it. She was like, why are you two here? You already have fame and followers. That's what we want.
I mean, at least she was honest about it. Like, she literally spilled, that's why she's doing it. But for us, I'm like, babe, I'm just an artist and I want my art to be seen as much people, so why would I not go on a platform like this? Like, it's just funny.
I mean, for me personally, yes, that's great. Of course, you always want your art
Wait for the cars to go. I kind of like how it's like artsy.
Yeah. It's like, yes, of course, that's a byproduct of doing Drag Race. More eyes on your art. But for me,
that shouldn't be the sole reason.
It was about expanding as an artist.
Yes.
And so I'm a very curious person about the world. So why wouldn't I push myself? I mean, we were literally just on Long Island making TikToks. We wanted to grow. We wanted to see the world. You know, that's how you expand as a spiritual being. So I'm not surprised by this, because when your source is outside of yourself, that's when you're powerless. So of course you stopped doing
It
drag.
seems like her self-love or self-worth about her art is very conditional. It's based on conditions, but really you should strive to be unconditional. Because baby, I wasn't praised on that show once, neither of us, but I didn't care. I laughed it off because I know my worth. I don't need validation from anyone else. So that's why I keep going, because I see it for myself. I don't need other people to see it for me. But the girls don't realize it's all mental first, your self-concept, and then people react to that. It's mental and then the physical. So it's like, get your self-concept together, basically. This is why you should always trust your intuition about people, because I knew it. I was like, that girl won't be doing drag in a year. And then we see what happens.
Well, I mean, it's not even just her.
But there's a lot of girls.
on our
They all drop like flies, and the passion leaves because now there's not the easy vehicle of getting views on them on Drag Race. And they see you got to keep pushing. If you're an icon, girl, you got to be going every day.
What they don't realize is they thought we had it easy because we already had a following. Oh, baby, the work doubled, quadrupled after the show, and we didn't give up. At the end of the day, it is hard to be an artist and just get your art to be seen. Like, you have to fight for it.
And people think, oh, you're already out of luck, but even it's hard to get there, but it's even harder to stay at the top. So, and that's why the girls give up, because they only do it for validation. The validation goes, the attention goes, oh, I don't care anymore. Oh, y'all were cool to me, now I'm out. And it's just like, what?
I don't like the attitude of thinking like Broadway is better than drag.
Yeah, and like, girl, I think what the girls need to realize is that everything is meant mental projecting as physical. A physical shift is just the after effect of a mental shift, aka get your self-concept right, be the superstar, be whatever you want to be, and then people will start treating you accordingly. It's always mental, then physical. So these girls are trying, you can't get there from there. You can't get the attention and the praise and the validation you want when you don't even think of yourself like that.
They think of themselves as a star once everyone's telling them that.
Right? But a star
Uh-uh.
has to know they're a star first, then people will act accordingly.
Well, that's why the biggest shock is 2 years removed from the show, were the girls still working and actually doing the drag queen gigs that they said we weren't even a part of, and they can't even be bothered
To put a wig on their head.
So I always say time is the truth teller.
Hindsight is 20/20.
I always say
Yeah.
time is the biggest truth teller, and I won't be surprised 5-10 years from now any of these girls are still going to be doing it.
Especially, I'm so curious to when Drag Race ends or All Stars ends and the amount of queens that are going to retire or be done with drag. I am telling you, those girls are going to drop in a second because now they don't have a chance of getting attention or validation. And it's like, for me, I would be devastated if my favorite artists, my favorite singers were only doing their art because they wanted to beat someone or to win a competition. Like, imagine, like, Gaga, they were on, and of course, they do it. Some girls do it for the Grammys and the recognition. But the true artists that we all love, they're doing it and you love them because it's coming from them. They're not trying to beat other people. To me, that's not true art. That's just someone trying to inflate their own ego.
I mean, for us, our success has always just been a byproduct. To be honest, I don't even like to be perceived. That's why even when I walk around, it could even be pretentious how I walk around with just sunglasses and hat and all this stuff. But I genuinely don't even want attention. I only want my art to be known. Sugar can be famous and the superstar all day, but then I want something to me. I don't need accolades. I don't need...
But these girls do, and that's the difference.
Well,
and
that's
you can
why
tell.
they do
But they
it.
tell on themselves. Oh, I'm not doing this anymore because you don't like me enough and you're mean to me. Oh, girl.
Sweetie, no, I would... Okay, let me pop off for a second. I would not be on this earth. I would drop dead in a second if you took away me being able to be an artist and use drag as my vessel to get my inner light, aka sugar, out. Otherwise, I would not be here. And I get so passionate about it.
I can't relate to these girls that drop like flies because, baby, if I wasn't able to do drag or come up with my next look or be on to my next music video or whatever, girl, there's no point in me in living. So obviously, and it's fine to have aspirations outside of drag, but don't try to fool me. And
here's my issue with it. Why do all of the work to curate a character through drag and work your way up to go on the show
and then quit when you don't get the
like
response
a second
you want.
later? It's like, girl, you should have just went and did like another Broadway gig. It's like...
But that's why the whole thing was unserious, because you're looking around the room and these girls aren't going to be doing it in 2 years. Like, it's just hilarious.
Y'all are going to have to let us know if we're crazy for this, but the owners invited us out to lunch today before the gig, and we had to decline because I'm like, oh no, the whole day leading up to a performance is getting my look together. I'm pulling out 2 brand new looks. Do other drag queens not do that? Do they not do a brand new look for every performance?
I'm assuming they just kind of have one outfit they tour around in that people already know them in, and they're just throwing the wig out of the suitcase and they're throwing it on their head, maybe brushing it through.
I mean, they're probably smarter for that. Less work for them.
It's definitely less work, but I don't mind the work because for me it's more fun to give a brand new look. It's fresh for the fans following, and then I get to post more content. If I'm already wearing an outfit people have seen me in, I'm not as inspired to share it online. But and then he's telling us, the other girls, they go out after and the night before and they're partying with the gays. And it's like, I like to keep that fantasy going. I don't like to just be too regular, schmegular, partying and then, we're gonna see you tomorrow and you're getting messy. And I know some girls do it and they love, and I don't know, that's just not really my MO these days. I like to just give the fantasy and be out,
Well, I don't even
like an enigma.
I don't even go out when I'm not in drag. So if I'm in drag, no, it's like any opportunity to perform is an opportunity for me to get better and to grow as an artist.
It's truly for growth, yeah. You're right, I think they just look at it as just an opportunity for a paycheck, which of course it is, and of course we could all use the money, that's amazing, it's a job, you're booked, you're blessed, of course, But I think it always is an opportunity, like you said, to
No,
grow.
but this isn't a 9 to 5.
This isn't for checking. No, you're an artist. No, you're right. This isn't
artist.
like you're working a desk and you could just zone out and get your shit done. No, you want to inspire.
This is people's. This is a privilege to live out my dream.
I agree.
When you're the chosen one, you have to take these opportunities and maximize them to the fullest.
Right. Because so many people want to be on stage and want to be the star. Why would you just half-ass it, get the check and be out? It's over 20, 30 years into the game. And it's like, oh babe, just wait till we're at that point in our career.
Yeah, but we don't even need to say that because I'm a firm believer in showing and doing and not talking.
Yeah.
So, but we've always been very good at that. We let people, say whatever they want. People say whatever they want.
Oh, of course. And if you think anything negative about either of us or just whatever, good. Double it. Make it worse. Whatever you think about, whatever you want to think, you think. Because, girl, I'm not going to be sitting over here ruining my point of attraction on someone else being negative towards me. Because it's like, girl, what? Please hate. Please think whatever you want.
They're just
make it worse.
When you really mature, once you realize everyone's insults towards you are just their own insecurities projected onto you.
It's what they feel about
So if someone is coming for someone and being like, oh, they're fat, or oh, they're not funny, or oh, they're not smart. Babes, you're just exposing yourself because that's how you feel about yourself. That's what's strong in your vibration, not mine. So whatever you hate about yourself and you're projecting onto me.
That's what you hate about, that's what you hate about yourself.
Okay, just say you don't like yourself and go.
I mean, one of the best examples, I remember I saw a friend I haven't seen in a while a couple years ago, and the first thing she said to me was, oh wow, you're getting so skinny, wow, as if that was a bad thing or something. And I was like, what? And
But
then,
it was an insult, kind of.
It was an insult, yeah, because I guess I used to be more like muscular or something. I don't know. The way she said it, it was like a negative connotation. And then right away I was like, oh, that must be because she doesn't feel skinny, so now she's going to hate on me for that. And then 2 seconds later, she told on herself. I mean, at least she was honest. And she was like, oh, girl, I've just been feeling so insecure about my weight. I've been gaining weight. And I'm like, boom, there it is. So just know whenever someone is trying to critique you or have a lot to say about certain aspects of you, it's because they feel a lack of that for themselves. So
right.
If you're calling someone too much, maybe you feel like you're not enough. If you're calling someone too skinny, maybe you feel like you're too fat. Right. If you're calling someone, oh, they're not talented, maybe you're not talented because you're sitting on a screen talking about other people while the successful people could give a rat's ass about you.
Right.
Okay, y'all, I'm halfway done with my makeup. It always looks so crazy halfway through, but we are doing the cut crease, baby. Kind of rushing, but not really. I think I'm on pretty good timing. I still have an hour till they come pick us up, so. It's really just so funny when drag queens pride themselves on, oh, I can do my makeup in 15 minutes. It's like, babe, we can tell. I don't know about you, but I love what I do. I'm passionate about my art and my drag. I love transforming myself and changing my features and doing something different every time, just always switching it up a little bit. Because you can tell when the girls are uninspired. It's like, okay, babe, just say you're uninspired, then go. That sounds like someone that hates what they do. They're trying to rush it. Like, ooh. But honestly, makeup is very therapeutic to do, and just, I could never have someone else do it for me. I don't know. I just feel like the past 5 years of doing drag, I've really studied my face and what I want, but I love changing it up too because that's how you really grow. And those are my favorite artists that do switch it up because that's how you can tell they're inspired. The biggest telltale sign to tell that a queen or an artist isn't inspired if they're just throwing on the same thing every single night, whether it's hair or makeup. I remember being very hell-bent in the beginning of like, oh, I have to have a signature mug, like I have to brand it. But then I realized the girls that brand such a signature mug, it's not for branding purposes, it's because they can't be bothered to change it up or nothing else looks good on them. Ooh, the lighting's good. Can we get into the mug? The glitter lip is on. Got that glitter on my eyes, well, on my lips. So yeah, I'm gonna go over to Sugar's. They're just gonna help me corset and we'll be good to go. Okay, we're running late. Sugar was helping me get the wig on.
Okay, oh, I need my brush. Where'd the brush go?
No, Sugar, say the thing you were just saying before. Like, if people, like, running late, but at least
We're running late, but the good thing is I think people will understand when they see us, you know? Like, if you're running late and you roll up in your yoga pants... If you're running late and you roll up in the yoga pants and it's like, girl, like, it took that long for that. Where did this from?
We got Mauricio, my signal photographer. He said you're not hot. Go get it.
Hi sugar, hi spice.
Hi, everything nice.
Are you ready to get all dolled up?
Call me Spice.
Dolled up while I brush my hair. Never rush and my friends don't care. I show up with a face so fair. Corset tight, all the straight boys stare. I can blow more than kisses. I'm the doll on your wish list. They call us sugarlicious. Spicy hot and so delicious. Feel so right, you can't deny. I'm everything that you wanna be. Feel so right, the flashing lights. Step aside, it's all about me. I'm irresistible, so unpredictable, so original, so original. When I step on the floor, all the boys they want more, 'cause I run the party, and I'll never be sorry. We're just you adore, make you want an encore, at the after party, when I'm feeling naughty.
No one wants to hear me talk. I think we should get out the spicier twin. Don't cheer too loudly because she's a fraud and she doesn't even like spicy foods. She's as bland and boring as white toast. But you know what? Only I'm allowed to make fun of her, that's the thing. I think some people think we actually hate each other. It's like, do you have a sibling? Like, we're allowed to roast them and make fun of them, but if another bitch tries her, my name isn't Sugar anymore. Now we're gonna pretend I'm doing this shot.
Yeah!
That's right, guys. 16 nuts for Eddie.
Are oranges considered fruits? Yes. Not this turning into a bad stand-up. Okay, y'all. Is she ready for the less hotter twin? Spice.
Like seriously, ew.
Spice That was my workout for the week. El Paso, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how drunk are we? Do we have some tipsy tumbles? Some drunk out the front? Oh, okay. Are the girls lightweights here or no? I heard they go hard. Is that true?
Okay, I'm about to go on stage. Sugar just did her second performance. They're about to call me on. Get into the fantasy, darling. My necklace is cool. Get my video. Oh, get our video. My vlog, say hi. What's your name? Tell them to follow you.
My name's Mexi Ho. It's the THE dot Mexi Ho.
Get it. Hi, divas. My name is Mary J. Sometimes Mary Maybe, sometimes Mary No, but today Mary J. Sugar, you missed it. She was telling me how a lot of the girls are more baby queens, and I was like, yes, we have to represent for the baby queens.
I have like 5 baby queens.
Today is my birthday. I turn 1 year. Look, can you show the camera? Look at all the money. Look at all the money. Make it rain. We'll put it in the suitcase, ready? Just dump it in there. Just throw her in. Good luck. Throw it in. You're the first performance was like, you were giving like everything you were doing. It was a release. This hair was more like, more girly fun. I love it. Yeah, no. Girl, you got enough. Backstage, say hi. She just supplied us the. So we love the girls that take care of the queens. My peach princess. Also, Sugar has those earrings. We're giving tonight. We're twins. Wait, guys, look, she's wearing my shirt. Boys wanna know. Boys wanna know. You are giving Spice Girl energy. Oh, we have the poster. This is so cute. Boys wanna know. Boys wanna know. Boys wanna know. Mama dingaling go. Listen up and let me let you know. I'm coming in with a spicy flow. So get to that and be a help and look to the makeup is giving. Yeah.
Girl, get it. Girl, get it.
Oh, that looks so amazing. Oh, girl. No, I think we're super bad. No, we missed it.
Look, she's like, oh shit. Let's have a fan on me at all times wherever I go. It's just this diva, right? Do we have any divas in the house? So mad. There she is. Oh, feeling twice as nice. Hey, I always want to go to the go-to drag queen thing where they're like, hey, El Paso, what the heck is up? Drag queen thing that they say, they go, the more you drink, the better we look. You're gonna have to drink a lot, bitch. Oh, this is like
old times, except we're not on Long Island in our childhood bedroom and on a stage in Texas. We were looking so forward to tonight. We were like, you know what? We're not known as the performers, but it's so fun experiencing this and getting ourselves outside our comfort zone and just getting to be all you fabulous people. That is such a safe space for us tonight, so thank you. Last night we were segment intending. That's like, you know, before you have a segment in life, you know, like your day is broken up in between segments. Like you have your breakfast segment and then you have your out with the girls segment. Like right now, all of y'all are experiencing your touch segment. So we were segment intending for tonight and we were like, you know what, this is gonna be our favorite performance yet. The energy's gonna be amazing. We're finally gonna feel like the superstars we are. That's been a thing for us. And I think when we first came onto this scene, people thought we'd been doing it for years, so they were comparing us to girls that were doing it 20 years in the game. And it's like, no, we're baby queens. I mean, it's 5 years doing drag now, and I would still consider us baby queens. But Sugar and Spice are just getting started. We're filming a vlog for this weekend. Y'all want to get in our YouTube video? Here it comes. Yes, yeah. Oh my god, I love it. And we're filming our own little reality show. Why not, right? We have to get all y'all beautiful faces up in this bitch, so. And I have bang envy. This thing with the green hair, sickening. I need that wig. I want to see that wig. Paso, say hi! And maybe I'll make some noise for Sugar and Spice! When your mom's like, when you're siblings, take a picture, act like you love each other. Within the next week, so look for yourself. Well, thank you guys for giving us a warm welcome. We've been through so much, it's been such a journey, but I feel like, in a weird way, tonight was the first night of the rest of our lives. You're so inspirational. And what are you? And with the trot away, should we try to bring it back? Let's bring it back. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much for coming out. Make some noise for these motherfucking entertainers on stage.
No, y'all, we just got back to the hotel. We're in the elevator. It's been a night. I cannot wait to take this wig off my head. I had so much fun tonight. I am energized, but also my physical body is that, girl, we gotta go. It's been crazy, but fun. So it's after the performance. We're at a 7-Eleven thing, and we are getting our snacks. Oh, I guess that's what they call it here. What are you getting, sweetie? Miss Sugar, what's your candy you're getting?
I was actually thinking the almond M&Ms because they have crunch, but they're soft and sweet on the outside.
Girl, you are too high for this. I love me wearing my hat that I was wearing in the performance.
Girl.
I ordered Jack in the Box, so I want something sweet, but oh, they have donuts. Yeah.
We're having the best revelations. I'm just like...
Yeah, I'm beaming.
Magical.
We're celebrating right now because we had such an amazing day. Literally, like, it was just so fun. I'm like, girl, we deserve the donut.
Ooh, wait, ready? Should I get Love You Bunches donut? That's how I feel about y'all.
Don't just be touching things you're not gonna have.
Well, I should get it. Oh.
Girl. Maybe a normal, let's get a normal one and split that.
No.
Yeah.
I know the strawberry ice is the best. It's classic. Only 250 calories.
Maybe the glaze. So update, I ended up getting the classic glazed donut.
I got the almond M&Ms, and I feel like Yolanda Hadid when Bella was asking for weight loss advice, and she said,
Have a couple almonds and chew them very slow.
Really, really weak. Grab a couple almonds. And have a couple of almonds. Chew them really well.
You ready? Miss Yolanda Hadid, the icon she is. Also,
I needed something sweet. Guys, true tea.
You're living up to
I
your
literally
name.
fasted today because, well, I had a granola bar and a coffee, but that was it because when you're wearing a corset and you're like cinched and you want to give, I would recommend not really eating much because it is painful if you
It's just
have
gonna be
food you
uncomfortable,
haven't
yeah.
digested in your stomach. And it's like the strike of lightning from the heavens above when you have to, we'll just say...
Big girl, I'm tired of holding this donut. But maybe I'll have one bite, just normal.
We're gonna get run over.
I'm so happy I got this. Oh my god.
I think my favorite part of the videos we do for this series when we're out like touring or out of state is gonna be the late night adventures.
Yes.
The
Late night adventures with Sugar and Spice.
The secret
because,
life of Sugar and
but
Spice.
y'all just missed it. We were at the checkout and we just started talking to the guy about like, oh, do people come in here at this time of night, like from 3 to 5? He's like, well, actually, yeah. And I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense because, you know, like people are going out now. They're coming into the little 7-Elevens. And then we walk out without even paying. And Sugar goes, oh, I was just so entranced about the people coming in from 3 to 5 that I
Well,
never.
we didn't fully walk out. We just
Girl,
walked
you didn't
away.
even pay, as
We
you
walked
didn't even
away.
do your pin.
No. I did put in my card. I just didn't put in the pin. And you know what? He took me to church. Like, he was just so excited that we were there because this was his pop-in time from 3 to 5.
Girl, he had a front row ticket to the entertainment
So he took
of the
me to
train wreck
church.
that we are.
He really did that, and he only said a few words, but I rose. I rose with him. And it's like we gallivanted off
And
into the sunset.
there she was singing Adele.
Girl.
I go down, there she is singing Adele.
We'll put them next to each other.
So we're about to leave the hotel, but here are some of the amazing gifts our fans got us last night. A fan got us the Creep Productions of Abby and Spectra. And I was like, oh my god, I don't even have this doll. And normally it's hard for people just to get us dolls in general because we normally have them. But I've been dying to do this Spectra. I didn't have her. Now I'm so happy I have her in my collection. I can't wait to display her and do a look for her upcoming soon. But look at these amazing promo little stuffed dolls. Oh my god, and just the box too. Oh my god, I'm floored.
We're back in LA. We have our bags of tips. We just counted it up. How much did we make, Spicy?
It was almost 800, yeah. I don't know, is that wrong to say the money? I mean, I think it's just interesting.
How is it wrong to say?
I mean, people say not to talk about money, but I think it's inspiring. It's like, let's let the girls know how much a drag queen would actually make.
No, I mean, that's not even a lot. So we'll split that. So it's about 400 each,
right.
And then plus the booking fee. I mean, I like sharing the real stuff because in the Drag Race world, you don't get to see when the queens are actually
Working, yeah.
hitting the pavement and working. And I always found it interesting as a young baby queen. I'm like, what is it actually like? How much are they actually making? And, you know, to some people, $400 in tips is nothing. To some
Everything
people, it's
makes a
lot.
difference. Everything makes a difference. And honestly, my biggest takeaway from this weekend, I mean, we slept so good on the plane. I'm just happy we documented this whole experience because I didn't expect how magical it was gonna be. Even just meeting all the queens backstage, and then after they were having us sign things for them and they were saying how we inspired them to get into drag. It's just so weird and so different to be in a room where I actually felt respected in a group of other drag queens. Like, normally we're around other drag queens that have been doing it longer than us and they want to just pretend you don't exist or act like you're not shit because of their own insecurities that they project onto you.
Heavy on pretending like you don't exist.
Yeah, but I don't know, we felt the opposite of that. We both felt seen, and I just wanted to give them love and promote them and make them feel special and let them know like to keep going, and I see it for them because no one ever told me that when I was starting.
Yeah, I think we were giving them some great advice. You're right, it was nice to be in a room where we felt respected, and you know what, that's what we deserve. I mean, shame on other drag queens, especially Drag Race alumni, for making us feel small, because when you're starting, that's when you need the most support.
Right. But girl, they don't want to support you. They want you to believe the shit that comes out of their mouth, all the hatred they're spewing, so you don't continue. So, because they think you're coming for their gig. When in reality, that's the worst thing to think, because that's just such a scarcity mindset. When there's a piece of the pie for everyone, there's so much in the world for everyone.
Well, absolutely. And when we started on Long Island, I remember thinking, oh, well, I don't want to take any gigs from other queens. I don't want them to get upset because, you know, we're the TikTokers coming up. I don't want them to think like, oh, we're snatching their gigs. And I'm looking back, I'm like, girl, you
make that money.
Make that money, and you aren't taking anything from anyone else. What is for you is for you. That is so silly. You want to be liked by your peers, so you're not going to take advantage of the opportunities that are coming your way.
But also, I feel like every performance is just an opportunity to grow as a queen, as an artist. It gets you out there, you know. I'm like, girl, throw me to the wolves and I'll be good to go. You know, you're rushing to get ready, get the fantasy, but I don't know, in the past I would always be in my head and be like, oh, I messed up during that part, or oh, this. Even in my performance, I actually slipped at one point, but I kept going.
But that's what they love. And
yeah, it's like, we're not perfect. No one wants to see someone that's so perfect. It's like, no, we're human. Also, at the end of the day, these people are here to support you. Even with the tips, it means so much because they just want to have that personal moment with you, you know?
I think the highlight for me was someone in the meet and greet saying, you two represent Gen Z drag. I wouldn't have started watching Drag Race if it wasn't for you. And I stopped since y'all were
Everyone
off.
says that.
Which is so funny. It's sweet. I mean, I like Drag Race. I try to watch it. It's just reality TV for me sometimes. Across the board, it's not just Drag Race, is a little low vibrational. So I actually prefer to just watch the clips and like what the girls post, because I kind of just want to see the art. I don't care about like the messy drama of like girls with egos, and it's just weird. It's not good.
I just feel like on any competition show, you're already out of the vortex. When you're competing for something, you're making yourself powerless. You're making other people more powerful than you, and they're deciding. You're basically putting other people on a pedestal. You're denying yourself of your own divinity, your own power, and you're giving them the opportunity to say if you're a star or not, if you're special or not. In reality, you don't need anyone to tell you that. It's just a knowing, you already are. And when they get mad about it too, oh, she was placed above me and this and that, and they all fight. It's like, girl, this is all a scam. It's like, that's just someone's opinion. It's like, babe, art is subjective. Also, there's no meaning to life. We create the meaning and give it meaning. So it's like, girl.
Yeah, I cringe because I don't stand someone that's like bitter if someone plays it better than them. To me, it just shows you're not confident with yourself, that you need the validation and like these high placements and these fake competitions. It's like, if you're a superstar, you don't need anyone to tell you.
No, I mean, no one ever told us, and we always knew.
Well, I think the stakes are high with Drag Race because they're waiting for someone else to tell them that they're a star.
But if you're waiting, you're always going to be waiting. The power is in the present moment right now. What are you waiting for? Waiting for what?
And on that note, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.